guys, it's Alistair. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are starting with a new story, which is Across the Void. And I have said in my other channel when I started reading The Elementalists that I was going to start reading this story on November. But I didn't have any time to start recording it or anything. So here we are in the beginning of January. You know, a new year. By the way, Happy New Year. And a new story. So yeah, honestly, I have absolutely no idea what this story is about. I know that it's sci-fi. I know that I love sci-fi, so I'm probably going to love at least some part of the story. I know that it's something related to space travel, I think. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out together if you never read this story. But if for some reason you're reading this, like you're watching this, and you already read the story, maybe because you want to read the story again and you just don't want to spend all the keys that you can get on choices to read it again, like me, which is usually what I do every single time that I want to read a story again. That's why I do these videos, because I know there are people who actually want to do that. So yeah, anyways, so if you're rereading this story, please don't spoil anything, because I think like 90% of the people hate spoilers. Oh, I was hoping it would be like kind of like an intro, like on Elementalist. Okay, V apparently is a robot. Okay. Hi there, you just enter your very own virtual closet. I'm your virtual service system, model VSS3. Here to fulfill all your cyber needs. Call me V. I designed your virtual closet to be visible only to you, and dematerializes whenever you're done using it. Every cyber is bioengineered to appear however they want, so let's start with customizing your look. Okay, a female, obviously. Yeah, let's go with Nova. Let's go with I think this is one that they use in the cover. Beautiful. No, now it's time for your hair. Okay. Wait. This one we have to buy. I guess this is the one that they use. Yeah, because like she has a very okay. Now let's go with this one. I'm not even close to blonde, but okay. This long hair. Gorgeous. No, okay. Sure. Perfect, let's go. Yes. Let's go with the story. You've unlocked your closet, change your outfit. Yeah, I already know how choices works. Yeah, that is an intro. It's more mysterious than the Elementalists. The Elementalists, like it's kind of like more Harry Potter kind of vibes. This one is completely different. Chapter 1, Sky Captain. Already with the new effects, new animations, oh my gosh. Now playing as Nova. The battle rages all around you. Enemy fighters zoom in and out, firing at your ship. How much damage have the deflector shields taken? Your pilot, ZK, looks down at his data screen. You've lost 70% of the shield capacity. Move away from the small fighters. Avoid any more direct hints. That might not be possible. Avoid torpedo incoming. You're about to make your first choice. Okay. Return to ZK to give him the order. Spiral dive to avoid the torpedo lock on us. On it. The ship veers back sharply away from the torpedo, drawing it off course until it collides with a void ship fighter. And this is why we watch Star Trek, everyone! shields are in ship remain intact. The scanners beside you let out a steady beeping. Is that another fleet of void fighters? Looks like 100 at least, plus a handful of battleships. You watch as the enemy vessels appear in the bridge viewport. Our ship won't last very long against those. You take a deep breath. We're out of options. We've got to escape while we still can. Leave the fight. That's a huge risk. Zika getting blown apart isn't useful to anyone. My first priority is keeping our passengers safe. That's working. This is the only way to ensure their safety. Zika gives you a respectful nod. Understood. Getting us out of here. As ZK programs the coordinates, you reach down to switch on the hyperdrive controls, only to see that they won't be recharged for another hour. The hyperspeed is disabled. We're stuck. In a few hours, the void will blow us apart. A few seconds. Yeah, we're seconds, same thing. The ominous red lights on the void ships flicker as you stare out into the darkness, mind racing for a solution. Wait, if we turn off the life support system, we could boost the engines enough to activate hyperspeed. You want to turn off life support? It will be only for an instant, and you said it yourself, we'll die if we just sit here. I don't know. This will work, trust me, Zikai. Okay, shutting down now. He reaches out a shaky hand, then switches off the life support. You work. Hyperspeed is online and ready when you are. Initiating hyperspeed in 3, 2, 1. The moment you press the button, lights fill the room. And the simulation vanishes. Zika stands up, shaking nervous energy from his arms. I can't believe we're done. They let out a hoot in excitement. We did it. We finished our captain's exam. I'm in shock that you found a way to bypass disable hyperspeed. I've never even heard of something like that. Hopefully it was the kind of unusual. They'll get me hired for my creativity, not punished for breaking the rules. Zikid bites his lips nervously as the recruits start filling into the room. Recruiters, right? Relax, ZK. You've been talking about getting a job, keeping the galaxy safe ever since we were kids. The Vanguard will hire you as a marshal, trust me. You're right, we can do this. He takes a deep breath. I'll go talk to those Vanguard recruiters while you meet with those luxury transport lines owners over there. Next time you see me, I'll be the captain of the biggest luxury transport ship here. You start walking over to where the most well-known recruiters are, but a muscular cell blocks your path. You're the one who shut off the life support on our ship, aren't you? That's me. I tried my best. Let me give you a tip. You could use some advice from an expert. Life support reboot sequences are notoriously glitchy. The process can take hours. A attempt like that could have killed everyone on board. Or saved them. Whatever you say. Good luck getting a job. I know I want to hire you aboard one of my cargo ships. I don't want the kind of job you're offering anyway. I'm looking for a respected job, captaining a luxury transport ship. The cell scoffs. You want to work on a ship lodging snobby social lights across the galaxy as they wash around sipping cocktails? Not everyone smuggles their passengers in crap cargo crates. Some of us prefer comfortable, legal travel accommodations. I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a war going on out there. It's the reason the captain's exam now includes a combat simulation. And before the Vanguard can extinguish those filthy Jura, those fancy ships you worship will be nothing more than target practice. With a sneer, he spits at your feet and storms away. A second later, ZK runs up. Nova, is everything okay? Was that cell upsetting you? Well, he's lucky I didn't push him. If I wasn't so focused on not jeopardizing my future career right now, I would have. You say the word and I've got your back. As you look more closely at Zikai, notice that he's having a hard time keeping a straight face. You're hiding something. How do you always know? Whenever you jiggle your knee like that, I know you've got good news. You got me. I've been offered a job as a marshal. You raise your hand sideways in a cyber salute to show how happy you are. You work really hard for this opportunity, ZK. You deserve it. He returns the gesture. Thanks, Nova. I don't know what I will do without your pep talks. They want me to meet with them. His smile falters as he looks around and sees that you're the only student left waiting to be recruited. Do you want me to... Go on, I'll be fine. You won't be late for your new job. I'll meet you outside after, and you can tell me all about how you snagged your dream job. ZK hurries over to where the marshals are waiting for him. The moment he's back his turn, you let your smile fade. You think I ruined my shot, V? You let out a shocked peep from where she always hovers just beside your shoulder. Never. Don't give up, Nova. I shouldn't. Before you can finish your thought, V starts beeping excitedly. Why? Major Hardy alert. I might have to shut down my secrets before... I'm not reading this. You follow her gaze and see a tall, graceful Dynamas heading straight toward you. His deep voice calls out your name. Nova Alara. Yes? My name is Sol. I'm the first officer aboard a Gemini-class luxury transport ship owned by Artemis Enterprises. Nice to meet you, Sol. I've done a lot of research on luxury transport lines, but I'm not familiar with yours. Sol seems momentarily flustered. He stumbles over his words as he tries to recover from being caught off guard. I suppose we have a tendency to keep to ourselves. The company itself is rather small. Anyway, if you will follow me, I have a proposition for you. Sure, I don't know what is going to happen. I'm ready for anything that comes my way. I'm going to hear that. My employer will be as well. Then there's no time to waste, let's go. So leads you over to non-empty recruiter area, where a single Okana? Is that not the Hawaiian word? Anyways, sits with her hands poised over her lap. No, but let me introduce you to the owner of Artemis Enterprises and my employer, Artemis. Nova, a pleasure. I watched your captain exam. You are precisely the kind of captain I want working for me. Really, I was starting to worry. No need to be modest. You are a luxury transport owner's dream. You come up with creative solutions to stay out of trouble. She also proved that she could react quickly and effectively to an attack. I noted her response time in my files. My finest pilots couldn't have done it better. You'll be surprised how many captains don't have the same knock for avoiding trouble as you do, especially my last captain. Did something happen to them? Never mind that. His mistake is your gain. One of my prized ships, the Atlas, now needs a captain. Well, I think I'll be a great fit. Job is yours. You start tomorrow. Meet me at the hangar bay at dawn. The Atlas will depart as soon as you arrive. I'll get captain one of your ships. I won't let you down. That's what I like to hear. I'm truly honored. Saul looks up from the screen he's hurriedly been typing away. I just sent the paperwork over to you, Nova. Please look it over and have it back to us before tomorrow. Got it. Is there anything else I need to do? Yes, try to wear something that makes the passengers respect you. I'll hate for our more spirited guests not to take you seriously. Artemis rises and strides away in one elegant motion, with Saul effortlessly falling into step alongside her. Whoa, this background is cool. After you finish filling out the paperwork, you step out onto the bustling city streets of the space station. You scan the crowd for ZK. Nova, I see him, and he's looking. This robot needs a boyfriend. You say that every time you see him, V. And every time it's true. ZK sees you and smiles brightly as you walk over. You quickly fill him in on what happened. Congratulations, Nova, or should I call you Captain now? I can't let it go to my head too soon. ZK lets out a hearty laugh. Don't worry, I'll always be here to keep you grounded. ZK falls into steps beside you as you start walking towards your favorite local bar. How your meeting with Vanguard go? Good, I think, though I was too nervous to form a semi-intelligent sentence. He glances around the dome of the station, a nostalgic look on his face. I know we spent so much time dreaming of getting off this station, but I'm going to miss this place, you know? I'll miss it too. It's become like a second home to me these past few years. Won't get a chance to stay in one place again for a long time. We'll be too busy traveling the galaxy to notice. I suppose you're right. Ships fly over your head as you cross the street, buzzing as they zoom back and forth. Seriously, this background is so cool. This is it, ZK. I'm finally going to be a captain of my own luxury transport ship. I'll get to see the universe and help others while I do it. Plus, I'm sure you won't be too broken up about leaving your siblings behind. Are you kidding? I'm ecstatic. I don't think I can handle another day listening to them argue, and they're on a different station. My job as a mediator will finally be over. ZK laughs as he holds up the door to the bar for you. Don't worry, soon it will be smooth sailing light years away from their meddling. You step into the lively bar and find yourself instantly lifted to your feet by the anti-gravity dance floor. This reminds me of Ready Player One. I'll grab the celebratory drink while you go snag a seat. Good plan. I'll get us one of the booths over there. You fly over to the other side of the bar. Yep, definitely Ready Player One. As you land near the counter to place your order, the bartender sets a drink down in front of you. Compliments of the April over there. You turn your head to see who sent you the drink and find an April with bright eyes staring at you from across the room. Oh, I'm already intrigued. She's a knockout. The April walks over to you with an attentive smile. Hi there, I saw you come in. I hope you don't mind I bought you a drink. Especially when I'm at the bar. Good policy. I try to make a habit of not accepting free drinks in alleyways anyway. What's your name? Before she can answer, someone grabs your arm. Hey! You turn to find your brother, Eros. Nova! You glance back at April, but she has mysteriously disappeared. Eros, what are you doing here? I'm here to celebrate your new job as captain, and ZK is joining the Vanguard. You already know? Yeah, I guess. I can't believe my dream of being a captain is finally coming true. You should be ecstatic. This is an amazing accomplishment. I wanted to see you in person to tell you how proud of you I am. Not everyone gets as lucky as you and wins the job as captain fresh out of their exam. That's called skill, not luck. You were a little unconventional. When I took my exam, I flew into battle instead of away from it. That's why I got offered a job as a marshal, protecting the galaxy. You roll your eyes. We can't all be as brave as you, Eos. Eos follows you to the booth, where ZK is waiting for you. Your brother flashes him a lopsided grin. Speaking of defending the galaxy, ZK, do you know who your partner is going to be yet? As Eos speaks, he swings his arm around ZK's shoulder and gives him a friendly squeeze. ZK takes a quick sip of his drink to try to hide how his face flushes. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. No, I haven't been assigned one yet. Really? That's very interesting. A hand touches your back suddenly, and before you can react, arms warp around you in a tight hug. Nova, congratulations on making captain. You pull away, shocked to see your little sister standing before you. Pax, what are you doing here? I hacked into the feed from your exam and saw the whole thing. It was stellar. You watched my exam? Yeah, let's go with a joke. Kinda. Okay, it's not a joke. If someone found out my sister hacked into the exam, I could have been disqualified. No, I didn't mean to screw anything up for you. I'll never do that intentionally. Eos steps closer to Pax and she immediately straightens her poster. You can't just hack into the captain's exam, Pax. There are protocols in place to stop that kind of behavior. Not everyone can follow the rules as blindly as you do, big brother. ZK takes a swing of his drink, then whispers in your ear. I'm going to head out. I know by now that once Eos and Pax start arguing, it's time to call it a night. I hate to leave you stuck with them, though. I'll be okay. I'm used to their bickering. Meet me by the cadet quarters in about an hour. Will do. I'll need you to help me calm my nerves before my first day. Good luck, Nova. Thanks, I'm going to need it. As ZK walks away, you turn back to your siblings. You should tell your martial buddies to get alive and stop throwing me in jail. Maybe if you focus more on your engineering career, I wouldn't have to spend my time bailing you out. You jump into front... I can read, okay? You jump in to try to redirect the conversation. I forgot to mention that my first distinction as captain will be... The ship is traveling to Matara. Oh, the captain planet. How glamorous. Eos draws his eyebrows together thoughtfully. It's a long journey to Matara. That is, if you intend on taking a safe road through space. The first officer sent me the ship's itinerary already. We will be traveling along the Cassiopeia Road. The Cassiopeia Road? That's right alongside a war zone. The only ships that travel near there are Jura and Vanguard's battleships. You'll be in charge of a ship full of high-class passengers who paid for the best travel experience money can buy. How do you plan on keeping them happy while dodging in and out of enemy fire? You'll never be in a war zone. It's far away. I don't know. You worry too much. I'm your big brother. That's my job. Pax sets down her drink, licking her elbows with you an elbow. Eos, enough talking, let's dance. It's Nova's big night. Like, they have kind of unusual names, so I'm always going to start it while saying them. I already know. Your sister pulls you out to the zero-gravity dance floor. As she lets go, you float up into the air. Your limbs rise up, and your body rotates under changing neon lights as you give in to the feeling of weightlessness. It's about time we celebrated. As long as Pax doesn't make us do the routine she invented when we were kids. I totally forgot about the infamous antimatter arc. Now we have to do it. Eos groans loudly as you laugh. You're the one who brought it up, brother. You're right, I have only myself to blame. Come on, you know you love it, now line up. You find between Pax and Eos, with her on your right side and him on your left. Remember how it goes. First I'll tumble over Nova's back, and then she'll flip over Eos' back. Right, then we finish with a group somersault. It's all coming back to me now, let's get this over with. Pax uses the zero gravity to roll over your back and jump into the air. Then you gracefully use your momentum to twist over Eos and leap into the air. Eos launches himself up into position, so the three of you are hovering in a circle. Time for the big finale. In unison, you each roll outward in perfect somersaults. We did it! Before you can finish, your foot hits a small cell in the chest, the same cell from your exam. Uh-oh. The cell roars loudly in anger. I remember you. You think you can hit me as payback for calling you out at your captain's exam? I didn't mean to hit you. I'm really sorry. I swear it was an accident. You must think I'm stupid to believe that. Pax reels over to move between you and the cell. Her petite frame is nearly a third of the size of him. You need to back off. That's my sister you're talking to. That's funny. All I see is a coward who flees from a fight. He spits the last part in your direction. Pax is about to retort when Eos floats over to gently guide her away. He then addresses the cell authoritatively. Take it easy. I'm a Vanguard Marshal. We can all walk away peacefully. You just turn away when you hear Pax shout. Nova, watch out! Out of the corner of your eye, you see the cell fist flying toward you. Dodge out of the way. You bend backward and watch as the cell arm swings through the air aimlessly. Miss me. I see you be clever when there's no life support system for you to cut. Pax launches herself at the cell as she lets out the battle cry. Get your grubby hands away from her. The cell groans and rips Pax off of him, his fingernails drawing blood. Pathetic gutter rat. Pax screams as the cell flings her into a group of nearby dancers. You rush to your sister's side. Oh my goodness. Pax, are you okay? As you untangle Pax from the frightened patrons, Eos throws his body into the cell, sending him flying. What happened to walking away peacefully? The cell tries to kick your brother as Eos approaches, but Eos catches the cell's leg and flings him into the glass window. He went after my siblings. This is it's going out the window. And so are you. He speeds through the air, rushing to help Eos as he dodges the cell's punch. Nova, hold on his left wrist while I get cuffs on him. He also removes a pair of cuffs from his martial belt and clamps them down on the cell's right wrist. You grab the cell's left wrist and hold it still as Eos slaps the cuff on it. Nice work, you got martial quick reflexes. Thanks, do I get citizen arrest budget? Badge, I can't. Sorry, we only give those out to kids. Instead of giving up, the cell pumps in scuffed arms into the glass wall of the dome. Stand down now. Backup is on the way. I suggest you don't make this any more difficult for yourself. I'll tear this whole place apart if it means taking you down with me. He pounds on the glass again with its exceptional strength. The tremor ripples through the room. I see how you handle a real-life situation outside of the simulation room. What does he have against her? Like... That doesn't look good. What did she do to him? What should we do? If that glass cracks, the whole station will collapse. The bar shakes again as you frantically search the room for some kind of solution. I've got it. Pax, disable the zero-gravity controls. Good thinking, sis. Down below, Pax somersaults over to the zero-gravity control panel. This will take just a second. As the cell bangs on the glass, Pax's fingers speed over the controls. Pax, hurry! I need everybody else to get off the dance floor this instant. The other dancers scream and fly over to the booths on the far side. Cutting the power. You, Eos, and the cell drop suddenly toward the ground. Eos crashing on top of the cell, while you fall directly on Pax. Leo drags the cell to his feet as a group of marshals swarms inside to retrieve the rebel rustler. Get your filthy hands off me. You stand up, then help your sister. Nice learning with those control specs. How do you know the cell wouldn't land on arrows? Wishful thinking? Leo shows Specs a glare, and glances around at the mess left in the wake of the brawl. Since I've avoided being crushed, I'm going to go and give the bartender a tip for cleaning this place. As Leo heads over to the other side of the bar, you step outside with Pax. Nothing like surviving a good bar fight to make you feel alive. Instead of getting in bar fights every night, you should be using your engineering talents for noble causes. I mean, you hacked into that zero-gravity system like it was nothing. Think of all the good you could do, Pax. I don't get in bar fights every night. Sometimes it's a street fight, or a spirited armed wrestle. I'm not kidding around. Listen, it's good that you always stand up for others. I know you want to do the right thing, that's admirable, but you don't always get to decide what that is. I don't always think I'm right. You shoot a sideways glance at your sister. Uh-huh. Okay, maybe I do. My point is, you should spend some time doing what's best for you, and quit acting on impulse. You can take on the whole galaxy. She flashes you a playful smile. You say that like it's easy to quit being such a stellar galactic hero. You're right, something has changed. I promise, Nova. From here on out, I'm going to turn things around. I hope for your sake that's true. You and Pax cross to the other side of the street when you hear footsteps behind you. Wait up, Nova, you can't leave the station without saying goodbye to your bigger brother. Big brother, I guess I don't have a choice. Alright, I didn't even think about how we weren't going to see you for a while. What will we do without you? Without me, maybe you won't get along. Now is your chance to get closer. Your siblings look at each other uncertainly. Oh, what? I didn't see what she said. You reach the crossroads on the other side of the street. Well, I guess it's goodbye. Bex throws her arms around you, standing on the tips of her toes to reach your neck. I'll miss you, sis. Maybe we'll see each other again sooner than you think. You let out a startled chuckle. No offense, brother, but I hope not. I'm ready for a fresh start. After you finish saying goodbye to both of them, you head on the street to meet Zika in front of the cadet quarters. I didn't think you ever get away from them. Me neither. How should I celebrate my newfound freedom? I was hoping you would want to come way up on top of the dome with me. You want to stare up at the stairs together one last time? He casts his eyes down for a second. There's nothing I'll miss more than the hours we used to spend there together. So what do you think? We have to pay. I think we have to pay. No, I'm not paying. It's getting late and we both have big days tomorrow. Right, of course. Let's meet up tomorrow morning. Try to get some sleep. I might be too nervous. You head off into the night, excited for what the morning has in store. The next morning, you take on one last look at the city streets as you head over to the entrance to the lift. This is it, Reed, my first day as captain. The galaxy better be ready because you're going to be the best captain ever. As you chuckle, you'll see CK steering towards you in his new martial uniform. I can't believe I finally get to wear one of these uniforms. He tries to smooth down the front of his shirt, but his hands are shaking too much. The expression wavers as he glances back up to you. Do I look okay? I'm worried I don't look the part. It suits you. You look ready to defend the galaxy. Honestly, it really suits him. Thanks, Nova. That makes me feel better. Hopefully I can do the uniform proud and not screw this up. As you step into the lift, head to the outskirts of the space station, V perks up at the mention of clothes. Oh, Nova, I made something for you. You did? You went towards ZK conspiration. Back in a minute. This in full fashion mode. Have fun. I know how passionate you can get. The walls of your virtual closets spring up around you as V throws back and forth in excitement. I made a captain hat for you. I even put the symbol of your new ship, the Atlas, on it. We have to pay. Wait, we don't have to pay? It looks great, V. V thrills happily. Oh yeah, that's super. That's the hat from the cover. I also virtually designed a uniform fit for a luxury transport ship captain. If you like it, we can make it for you. If you look the part, the crew and passengers will have no choice but to welcome you with open arms. I had to shut down your closet and recharge for a while after this, so act now. This is from the cover. I think I'll be okay in this. If you say so. The virtual closet dissolves, leaving you standing on the landing platform as the lift zooms to a stop. All set. Wish me luck on my first day. ZK looks up at your new hat and chuckles. V couldn't resist, huh? Hey, it's not her fault I didn't go with the complete ensemble. I expect to hear everything about your first day, even the boring stuff. He starts walking across the platform. Come on, I'll walk with you to your ship. Then I've got to hurry over to 24A before my nerves get the better of me. You stop mid-step to stare at him. Wait, the Atlas is docked at 24A. That's right, the Atlas, the senior marshal I'm partnering with, wants me to report to him on board. You hear the sound of your brother chuckling behind you. Yes, I do. I pulled a few strings and got ZK assigned as my partner. Then I pulled a few more to get us assigned to the Atlas. This way I can keep my little sister safe, and the gang is all back together. Eos, before you can finish your... Poor Nova! Pax appears and throws her arms around you and Eos. It's not a reunion without me. I snagged the chief engineering job aboard the Atlas. Pax! Artemis appears up ahead, waving you over to her. Nova, over here. As you leave, you hear your siblings begin to bicker, and ZK attempting to mediate. You quickly collect yourself to face your new boss. Good morning, Artemis. It's good to see you. I'm not saying this right, and I think I'm not saying this right at least. We are limited time here, Nova. Are you ready to see your ship? Yes, sure. I feel like everything has been leading me to this. That's exactly how I felt when I can captain my first ship. As you step onto platform 24A, Artemis sweeps her hand out with a smile. Nova, this is the Atlas. Okay, it seems a pretty cool ship. Okay, this is the end of the chapter? Yeah, it is the end of the chapter. But honestly, first of all, that ship is really cool. Second of all, Nova, good luck dealing with your siblings. Third of all, at least you have ZK to help you. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought of this first episode, this chapter, whatever you call it. I tend to call them episodes, but I know they are chapters because they're part of a book. But anyways, so yeah, thank you guys for watching once again. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on all social media. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my main channel, which is also Stella Star. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye!